Hello everyone, welcome to our online video tutorial series. Today we will discuss about class 11 topic trigonometric functions and we will discuss about it fourth part. So let's start our class. First of all, we will discuss about the sign of trigonometric functions. So this is a unit circle whose center is at O and radius is 1 unit. So coordinates of point P are A, B and it subtends an angle of x radian at the center. Now this base OM will be have the length equal to A. So this A will become cos x because OM upon hypo, this is 1, will become cos x. And this perpendicular PM will be having the length B is equal to sin x. So value of sin x will be equal to B and value of cos x will be equal to A. So now if I rotate this point P in the clockwise direction to x radian, then the point P will be reflected at point Q whose coordinates will be a comma minus b. Therefore, here this is quadrant number 1 and if I make the angle minus x then it will be in quadrant number 4. And in fourth quadrant, by making the angle negative, what we can observe that cos x is same to same, but value of this b, that is converted into minus b. So if I change the angle from x to minus x, then cos will remain as it is, whereas sine will become minus sine x. These are our two results. And we can check it by changing the coordinates a and b also. But if I keep on changing these coordinates of a and b, you can observe that this b will be converted into minus b and a will remain as it is. So length of PM will be equal to MQ. That means the ratio sin x will have the same value but it will have a negative sign. So till now we proved that sin minus x is equal to minus sin x and cos minus x is equal to cos x. So with the help of above results, let's find out the other t ratios whose when angle is negative. So sine and cos we know, let's find out tan minus x. So tan minus x will become sine minus x by cos minus x, whereas sine minus x is equal to minus sin x and cos minus x is equal to cos x. So sine by cos, again tan. So we will have tan minus x is equal to minus tan x. Next, cot minus x. So if we discuss about cot minus x, then what will happen? Cot is cos upon sine. And cos minus x will become cos x and sine minus x will be minus sine x. So it will be minus cot x. Cosecant minus x, if we see, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so 1 by sine minus x, whereas sine minus x is minus of sine x, which is minus cosecant x. And secant minus x is 1 by cos minus x. So 1 by cos minus x is cos x and 1 by cos x is sec x. So we can conclude like this: if I change this angle from x to minus x, so then we will switch from quadrant number 1 to quadrant number 4, and in fourth quadrant this cos x will remain positive and its reciprocal secant x will remain positive. Rest other t ratios will be negative. So now let's do two very important results, that sine alpha plus beta is equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta, and second result is cos alpha plus beta, which is equal to cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. And we will try to solve it with the help of a diagram. So first of all, let's take a right angle triangle having an angle alpha. Let's label it as a triangle ABC. ABC, which is right angle at point B and making an angle alpha. Now make another right angle triangle having the base as AC. Let this point is D. We have to construct this triangle such that this should be a right angle and this hypo should be equal to 1 unit. So if my hypo is 1 unit, then in the triangle A, C, D, this AC will be base and hypo is 1. So AC will be equal to cos beta. Now look at this blue triangle, and if you observe that in right angle triangle ABC, AB is base. AB is base, whereas AC is hypo and whose length is cos beta. Base upon hypo will become cos, and now angle is alpha. So I will write down cos alpha. So value of AB will become cos beta cos alpha, or you can say that cos alpha cos beta. Similarly, if I project cos beta, that is AC, on the side BC, it will become BC upon cos beta perpendicular upon hypo will be equal to sine. So it will be equal to sine alpha, and BC will become sine alpha cos beta. Now construct another triangle. So here this angle is alpha. So this angle will be 90 minus alpha. This is 90 degree and total it is 180 degree. So this angle will also be equal to alpha. See again, 90 minus alpha plus 90 and plus, let this angle is x is equal to 180 degree. So 180 and 180 cancel. So this is possible only when x is equal to alpha. So this is equal to alpha. So as we know that this side CD was equal to sine beta, and if I project it on this side, if sine beta, this sine beta is projected on this side, it will become cos alpha sine beta, because this is base now for this triangle. This is base. And if this is sine beta, and if I project on the perpendicular side, that side opposite to angle is perpendicular, then it will become sine alpha sine beta. Complete this rectangle. Now this angle is, this complete angle will become alpha plus beta. And if you notice that this angle is the alternate angle for this one, alpha plus beta. So this angle will also be equal to alpha plus beta. Let's name this vertex as E. So triangle AED is also a right angle triangle. This is right angle. This is angle. So 1 will become the hypo for this, and this will be cos alpha plus beta. This will be base. ED is my base side. So value of ED will become cos alpha plus beta, whereas value of AE will become sine alpha plus beta. So let's erase all this calculation and we will have a neat and clean sketch. Yes. Now if you observe carefully, dear students, in this rectangle the opposite sides are equal and this side is equal to sine alpha plus beta, whereas the opposite side is equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. So both are equal, so I can write this result as sine alpha plus beta will be equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Whereas in this part, if you observe this side, cos alpha plus beta plus sine alpha sine beta will be equal to this one. Otherwise, I can say that if I subtract this much portion from the opposite side, that means this one, which is equal to sine alpha sine beta, then cos alpha plus beta will become cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So these two results, very important results, we proved by using this diagram. So you can observe this diagram carefully. Once again, this side is equal to this one. That's why I can say that sine alpha plus beta is equal to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Whereas cos alpha cos beta will be equal to cos alpha plus beta plus sine alpha sine beta. And if I take it to the right hand side, the result will be cos alpha cos beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta. Then result will be cos alpha plus beta will be cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So we proved these two results, and now we will use these results to find out the further new identities. Next is sine alpha minus beta. We know that sine alpha plus beta is sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. What I want? I want sine alpha minus beta. So instead of plus, if I take that negative sign, so that means if I replace beta with minus beta, then what will happen? So replace the beta here, beta with minus beta. Wherever I can find out beta here, I will replace it with minus beta. And as we know, two very important results, that is sine minus x is equal to minus sine x and cos minus x is equal to cos x. So let's put them. So this side will become sine alpha minus beta. Here it will become sine alpha, and cos minus beta will be, as cos minus x is equal to cos x. So cos minus beta will be cos x. Then cos alpha, and sine minus beta will be minus sine beta. That's why I put a negative sign here, minus sine beta. So this is my another result, that sine alpha minus beta will be equal to sine alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sine beta. Next is cos alpha minus beta. So dear children, here we will use the result cos alpha plus beta. And we know that cos alpha plus beta is cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So instead of beta, again I replace it with minus beta. So it will take the form, wherever I can find beta, these three places, replace them with minus beta. Now this will become cos alpha minus beta. Here we know that cos minus x value and sine minus x value. So sine minus x minus sine x and cos minus x is equal to cos x. So cos minus beta, cos beta, sine minus beta, sine beta. Let's put the values. So it will become cos alpha minus beta, cos alpha, cos minus beta will be cos beta. Then minus sine alpha, and sine minus beta will be minus sine beta. So minus and minus, it will become plus. So this is my another result, a very important result, cos alpha minus beta. Next is prove tan alpha plus beta is equal to this one. So to find the value of tan alpha plus beta, we will use whatever we know. So we know that tan alpha plus beta will be equal to sine alpha plus beta by cos alpha plus beta. So here one thing is important, that this cos alpha plus beta is denominator. So alpha plus beta should not be equal to odd multiple of pi by 2. Because in case it will become odd multiple of pi by 2, then cos will not exist. So sine alpha plus beta, that is sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. Similarly, cos alpha plus beta, cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. Now what we will do, we will divide the numerator and denominator by cos alpha cos beta. So let's divide them. So if I divide this term with cos alpha cos beta, so it will become this. Similarly, plus cos alpha sine beta divided by cos alpha cos beta. So the denominator cos alpha cos beta divided by same term, and minus sine alpha sine beta cos alpha cos beta. Now cancel out whatever is cancelled. This cos beta cancel, here cos alpha cancel, here both the terms are cancelled. So here will what is left? Sin alpha by cos alpha, which is tan alpha. Then plus sine, and sin beta by cos beta will be tan beta. So cancelled. So this will be cancelled. So it is 1. And then sin alpha by cos alpha will be tan alpha. Sin beta by cos beta will become tan beta. So what is my result? That tan alpha plus beta will be equal to tan alpha plus tan beta 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So now we will use this result to find tan alpha minus beta, as we did with sin alpha minus beta and cos alpha minus beta. So replace this beta with minus beta, that is one of the way. Other ways, directly we can say that tan alpha minus beta is equal to sin alpha minus beta upon cos alpha minus beta. Expand this, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B, and this will be cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Same way, divide numerator and denominator by this term, that is cos alpha cos beta, and we will get this one cos beta cancel, here cos alpha cancel, here both the terms will be cancelled. So tan alpha, this will be tan beta, this will be 1, and this will be tan alpha tan beta. Next is tan pi by 4 plus x we have to find out. So what we can do, we know that tan alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So if I need pi by 4 plus x, so replace the alpha with pi by 4 and beta with x. So it will become tan, instead of alpha it will be pi by 4, and instead of beta I will replace it with x. So let's do that. So tan pi by 4 plus tan x, 1 minus alpha will become tan pi by 4 and beta will become x, so tan x. As we know that tan pi by 4 is equal to 1. So put the value 1 plus tan x and denominator will become 1 minus tan x. Similarly, we can prove that tan pi by 4 minus x, what will happen? So tan alpha minus tan beta, 1 plus tan alpha tan beta, and tan pi by 4 1. So if we have negative sign, then numerator will bear this negative sign. If we have the positive sign, then numerator will bear this positive sign. So these are very important results. So hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for being with us.